gentlemen, welcome to Divers Ready, coming to you this week from Truk Lagoon. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Divers Ready, coming to you this week from the scuba diving paradise of Truk Lagoon. We've been out here 2 weeks already. We're just getting ready at this point to say goodbye to our first group of divers and welcome our second group. So this is the midpoint of the trip and it feels like a good time to give you guys some kind of report from the field out here in the middle of the Pacific, where we've been doing some pretty special dives. In the first 2 weeks, I've done shallow dives, I've done deep dives, I've done recreational dives, I've done technical dives, we've dove freighters, steamers, destroyers, submarines, and plane wrecks, all in 82 Fahrenheit, that's 27 °C water, with generally very good visibility and no current whatsoever. The dive conditions, combined with the special nature of these sites, makes this pretty much paradise on earth for scuba divers. Yes, as you saw in my pre-intro, we've had some rainy days, but guess what? It's the tropics. That's to be expected, and we were planning to get wet anyway. Otherwise, it's been blue skies and warm sunny days, cool evenings, and fantastic diving with awesome people. In the first 2 weeks, I did 20 dives on 16 different wrecks, and that means there are dozens more to explore in the next 2 weeks. Besides the amazing wrecks and the World War II history, which is what you come to Truk Lagoon for, I also want to note that the coral life and the fish life on these wrecks seems to be even more lush and populous than it was when I was last here 10 years ago now. I want to say a great big thank you to the team here at Blue Lagoon Resort and Dive Centre. Every single employee you interact with, to the last person, is warm, helpful, friendly, smiling, and just can't do enough for my guests and myself. They've really made us feel truly welcome here. The grounds are immaculate. The resort is so tidy, you don't even see a leaf on the ground because there's someone raking out the minute it falls. That's what it feels like. And it's just a beautiful, lush, tropical setting for us to enjoy this adventure. The food, breakfast, lunch and dinner, incredible variety. The menu is phone book thick. The actual variety astounds me because you consider how remote a location this is and everything has to be shipped into the island. It's very, very impressive what the kitchen is able to pump out. It's truly mind-bending. And not forgetting, of course, the dive team here, who have been working tirelessly, getting our cylinders, getting the gas fills we want, picking the best wrecks, helping us to load the boats, and taking us out to the dive sites. There's something here I want to talk about that's generally referred to as Truk GPS. The boats are not equipped with compass or any kind of Garmin or rangefinder or any kind of Lowrance system in terms of GPS. Instead, all of the wrecks, which by the way have sunken moorings not visible on the surface, are located purely by dead reckoning, by taking a heading or an angle off of the edge of one island and then lining up with the edge of another island here in the lagoon. And that's a massive source of pride for the Trukese captains and boat crew that are taking us out to these wrecks, so they can just find them. They just know where they are. It is absolutely astonishing. I also want to make sure that I say a great big thank you to my co-host for this trip, the indomitable Pete Mesley, Lust for Rust. I couldn't be happier than to be partnering with Pete because he is an absolute ultimate authority on the wrecks here in Truk Lagoon, and he's really adding context. He can give you the dive briefing for any wreck on the lagoon off by heart. He can tell you where to go, what to see, what to look for, and he can just recite it ad lib. You could wake him out of a deep sleep and he could still give you a dive briefing just straight off the tongue. It's unbelievable. So really cool to be partnering with him. So happy with how everything's going, in fact, that we've already discussed dates for Divers Ready Truk Lagoon 2026. As always, I offer the first pick of places to subscribers to our email list. So if you haven't done so already, head to diversready.com, sign up for our emails, and that way you won't miss out on your first pick of spaces for Truk Lagoon 2026 with myself and Pete. I'm going to leave you now with a montage of footage from our first 2 weeks of wreck diving here in Truk Lagoon. Of course, I will be filming a lot more footage in the next 2 weeks, so expect more content from Truk coming to this channel in the very near future, probably as soon as I get home and get a couple of days rest under my belt. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already, and yeah, enjoy the dive footage. James from Truk Lagoon, out. Dive safe, dive often.